So I have lot of questions regarding tattoos.
Okay.
First of all, why there is so much, like we discussed, there is stigma around it, especially when you go for a proper job in the organized sector.
Mm-hmm.
People are quite, hesitant to, hire guys who have tattoos, especially
Mm-hmm.
visible tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, they are maybe a bit uncomfortable around them. They feel they are not very serious about the work. So why there is this kind of, attitude towards people who have tattoos? Why is that so?
So I tell you my perspective. It can be different.
Yeah.
It can
Yeah.
be something because I worked in a professional environment
Yeah.
as a software engineer, and I worked as an artist, which is
Yeah.
like totally opposite of that.
Yeah. Poles apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you are working in a professional environment, they want to be like this. They want to do this, do this, do this. Start the work, do the work, finish the work.
Yeah.
In art thing, it's like you can do anything.
Yeah.
Like you can be like anything. You can be whatever version you want to be. You can change your hair. You can be whatever you want to have. So when you see the same thing, a set of mentality in the professional thing, they'll relate you with the same thing. Okay, you might be very unprofessional in your work,
Yeah.
or you
Yeah.
might be very unworthy of not finishing the work, because earlier days it was more like the hippie culture which started.
Yeah.
They used to get a lot of tattoos, drugs, and that's how they related it.
Yeah.
And those people who were into jobs, they were into, so this mentality it carried on till 1960s to till now.
Yeah.
But now when people are actually having the tattoos, I have seen a lot of managers who came to me for tattoo.
Okay.
And then I asked them the same question, don't you feel like it'll hamper your work? They say it's just a tattoo, it's just a
Yeah.
piece of art
Yeah.
which is there covered. We
Yeah.
can cover it up anytime. So a lot of organizations, they allow tattoo, but they don't allow the visible tattoos. The visible tattoo can be either on the hand, either on the neck,
Okay.
or some places where it is visible, where people don't judge you based on the tattoo.
Yeah.
So it's on their own personal experience that those people who have tattoos, they are more rebellious because
Oh,
they are
okay.
doing something different than the normal person, because it needs a crazy mind
Yeah.
to have something like that, because it's sometimes it's hampering. If
Yeah.
you go to a person who can temper your skin, only a crazy mind can do that.
Yeah.
Who will put your hand in a person's hand, who will either make a piece of art for you or who will temper it for you.
Yeah.
So that craziness is still ingrained in the mind,
Yeah.
and those craziness is related to making a tattoo. That type of craziness is related. So if you see an organization who tells about not having a tattoo, they are only keeping that type of people separate who are rebellious,
Yeah.
who will go rebel against the against their normal structure. Okay,
Yeah.
why do we have to follow 9 to 5? We can do our work anywhere. Why don't you give us work from home option? We can, as long as we are finishing our work. This is the type of mentality
Yeah.
sometimes these people have. And just to eliminate, or just as a precautionary thing, they say tattoos is bad. So in fact the tattoo is not bad. The personality who is getting is either good or bad. Even
Yeah.
without getting a tattoo, a person can behave the same way.
Yeah.
It's very normal.
Yeah.
Like it's the mind which is different, not the tattoo.
When you used to work in your office, do you feel that you used to get judged by people?
I had a tattoo which was uh, deeply meaningful to me,
Okay.
and if someone was affected, I don't think so they have told me directly. And those people who knew me, they knew what it is.
Okay.
So personally I didn't feel it, that someone felt offended by it,
Yeah.
because those who felt, they didn't bother to me, they
Yeah.
didn't matter to me. And those who matter to me, I explained them what it is, and they loved it for.
Yeah.
In fact, in my company, they used to me know, all the managers, all the director, they used to me know more as an artist than a software
Yeah.
engineer.
Yeah.
I used to create designs for them. I used my knowledge of art, expertise in the technology. In fact, we created one book, the artistic guide for learning things,
Yeah.
fast. So I cannot promote tattoos in office.
Yeah.
So
I'm
I
sure.
promoted the art in office,
Okay.
where I still remember meeting the CTO of the Capgemini, and he was so much interested in the art, because Capgemini is a French company, and he was so much interested in the art, the way I present the things in form of the artistic designs.
Yeah.
It was something which impressed him, And with his inputs, with his ideas, along with my teammates, along with you were also a part of it,
Yeah.
we created one book, The Artistic Guide to Big Data Hadoop.
Yeah.
And that created a change. I used the same for my different company. I told them we can use something like this.
Yeah.
So a lot of times we need to show a smartness,
Yeah.
even in a company where tattooing is seen as different or the art is seen as different.
Yeah.
So you need to be very smart how to use it in your own favor.
Yeah.
I did that, and I guess I was